Alright, hold up. Wait, Zero, you don't mention a character specifically and not come back to it later. Then again, I can't say how good or bad the writing is yet. I was about to say, I'm like, very bold to be like, you can't do that, Zero. It's like, yeah, but this guy seems like they're not a known writer yet, so. Also, things are looking hefty. When I close the door, I see Natsuki coming towards me very quickly. Natsuki once again doesn't have any respect and tells me why she's there. Zero, since lunch isn't ready, give me some of the money Mom has left us. Hey Natsuki, how are you? Did you have breakfast? Can we cut this out? Hey Natsuki, I'm your brother. I have the right to know if you're fine. Just leave me alone! This is hopeless. Just get the money and leave. Finally takes the money. She whispers a little goodbye to Sayori and leaves. Why did my relation with Natsuki become like this? I try to forget about it, and I quickly look at Sayori to check if she's fine. She gives me a little smile that instantly makes my anger go away. Are you okay, Sayori? Did anything happen?
Oh, no. The day went just fine. Thanks for asking, Zero.
Well, she lied to me. Sorry, I might be saying that, but I can feel her. She's still broken on the inside because of what happened earlier. I'm sure. Well, I try not to really bring that topic up again, and instead, change the topic. Well, I was thinking that maybe I could go to lunch with someone who happens to be my little sister. Maybe that little sister doesn't want to go to her favorite restaurant in town.
Aww. That really sounds amazing, Zero. Thanks.
I didn't say it was you, though. Trying to make a little joke to light her up. God damn it. Why did that joke work on me? Why do I like bad jokes?
Oh well, I wonder who it might be then.
Really sad to see Sayori like that. Sayori isn't the one that's happy, then no one can be. Well, let's go. I'm really hungry.
It is my fault, isn't it? You couldn't eat your breakfast because I messed up and those guys came to us.
Oh no. Sayori, get those things out of your head now. Come on, let's go. 2 seconds pass and then Sayori replies.
Okay, Zero.
Gotta fully spell out okay. We don't fast okay here. You put OKAY, not okay.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Also, that was a little rude to say to Sayori. Sayori, get your depressive thoughts out of your head and let's go get food. Like, goddamn. Like, Jesus. Just get a little fed up. Oh my god, could we please get a lighter mood already? This whole mod has just been sad. Yeah, this mod's definitely had a tone of just sadness like the entire time, huh? They could have at least started it off happy and then progressively got sad, but they've just been sad from the start. Think with 10 bits, Black Violets. Why don't oysters donate to charity? Because they're shellfish. Is that what you people are using your bits for now? Using it to give bad puns? Get your head better, damn it. Yeah, Sayori, come on. I get it. No, chat. Nobody laugh. No. No laughing. So far, it's been, this is my situation, and we're sad. This sucks. The end. Yeah, it's kind of been like that, huh? We wanted to make a mod that made people feel how Sayori does. Suicidal. Oh, no. I start walking in the streets. Sarah and I don't talk too much. This is completely different from when we were walking to school. But again, I need to keep her as happy as possible. Maybe I should approach her and ask her something. Hey Sayori, if you already thought what you wanted for lunch, maybe your favorite pizza can cheer you up a bit.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Can't exactly remember what your favorite pizza was. Was it pineapple pizza?
No. You know that's the one I hate the most.
I know. Why do you always choose bacon and cheese pizza? It has no flavor at all.
Yes, it has.
It's supposed to be yes, it does. Yes, it has. Whatever you say, Sayori.
Nice.
Both start laughing a bit. While I keep walking, I start to realize something. And that is that I don't remember where the pizzeria was. We used to go a lot before, but Mom started getting really worried about our family's money, and we stopped going. I think it's reasonable. It's almost impossible to take care of a family of 5 children if you only have 1 salary. Wait. 1, 2. Oh, Monika is our sister. Because it said 5 children. And that means Monika is our sister. Thank you for the 100 bits, Computer Geek. Don't fall apart. No, fuck. Sorry, Monika. Your dream is ruined. Monika is our sister in this mod. They're all our sisters. Can we date our sisters, sir? No, we can't. This mod has no dating. It's not a love mod. That's what they said. They said it's not a love mod. It's about dealing with their problems and helping them out. The resident sleeper. Fucking erd. Maybe that's why she went on a business trip. Who knows? Hey, Sayori. Do you remember where the pizzeria was? Okay, why does like every... Okay, there's something weird here. They've misspelled remember the same way multiple times. It's been remember like a lot. Like, I'm starting to think there's something wrong here. And like, what? The first time I was like, okay, they just put remember. But now I'm like, this is like the 3rd time it's been remember. I'm really thinking they were just like typing really fast or like, I don't know. Like I said, this really needed a playtester. You don't remember? You see? What? How many? Maybe this isn't. Maybe English isn't their first language. All right. Maybe that's the case. Well, actually, I don't know actually no, I don't think that's true because the fucking Reddit post, their English was typed in pretty well grammar. The mod is breaking me. It's a pretty good grammar. This mod is gonna go downhill. Maybe MC has some brain dappleage. The plague. Deplage. I like dablage. He definitely has got some brain deblage, but sometimes you can think he has some brain debloge.
It's right there.
Sari points to a corner of the street. Oh yeah, there it is.
You're so silly.
I made Sayori laugh? Maybe I'm not such a loser after all. We finally approach the restaurant and get in. We either get in or we get out. Oh, this is just a real life background. We finally get in. I take a seat with Sayori in a little table in the middle of the restaurant. The waiter comes and Sayori asks for a big bacon and cheese pizza. This place aged really well, as I can see. Probably it was cleaned up a bit too. I don't know. I think you just put was probably cleaned up a bit too. Yeah, not probably was. I think it was probably cleaned up a bit. Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know. There's a way to fix that sentence, and everything just doesn't sound right to me right now. Hey, Sayori, doesn't this place give you a lot of memories? As if we were children again.
Oh yeah. You know, Zero, I wish things were the way they've always been. But the 5 brothers...
5 brothers? The 5 Huh? So either there's 3 ways to interpret this. 1... Wait, no, 5 brothers... 1... There's something that I've been misled through my entire life about you guys. 2... Our mom and dad have given birth to 10 children. Or 3, that is just the typo. I'm thinking it's that's the last one. So I'm gonna go with the last one. It's probably a typo.
Mom and Dad here, having a good time.
Kind of hard to think those days will never come back. Well, we can try and bring everyone back here, you know?
Well, that could be nice.
So it's the Doki Doki Brady Bunch. Yeah, there's a 10 kid family. There's the Brady Bunch now.
Here used to love this place. You remember it, right?
Kinda. By the way, you know where she is?
Oh, I saw her when I was waiting with. Well, I was waiting for you with Natsuki. She said she was going home.
She's a great big sister. Kinda bothers me that she can't change her behavior.
Well, that's just the way she is.
A couple of minutes pass, and the waiter finally comes with Sayori's pizza.
It's finally here!
Do you like it, Sayori?
I love it! Thank you so much, Zero.
We'll take a slice and start eating. It's in fact a very good pizza, I'd say. It is in fact, it is quite indubitably a very good pizza. Why is the music so sad? Yeah, I don't know. They just only have sad music, but they had like one happy song I could have sworn that played. Bernatsuki would love this pizza.
Are you mad at her?
Well, sometimes I can't stand her. What do you think is wrong with her? Why does she act always so distant from us?
I think she's fine. She's a very nice girl and a good little sister. Maybe she just needs some space. I enjoy a lot being with her.
I enjoy a lot being with her. That's not how words work, Sayori. I enjoy being with her a lot.
Maybe it's true that she used to be more gentle before, but she's still our sister. And we need to keep loving her.
I think about what Sayori said. I think a bit about what Sayori said. Keeps eating her part of the pizza slowly. What do you mean by before? Before what?
Oh, well, Mom and I always think that maybe Natsuki started being like this since she entered high school. It must be difficult being the youngest of the family so big as ours.
Makes sense. Think about those words for a couple of seconds. Sayori might not always be right, but at least she's truthful. I have to admit, it's a pleasure talking so easily about this with her. Thanks, Sayori, for having so much patience with me.
You're welcome, Zero.
Keep eating our pizza peacefully. How big is this family? I'm starting to think the 5 brothers wasn't a typo. Maybe they really do have 5 other brothers. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think this wasn't a typo. There might actually be like 5 other brothers that used to live in that house. Like, that might have not been a typo. They might actually be the Doki Brady Bunch. The parents fucked like rabbits. So like, god damn. What did you learn today in class, Sayori?
Well, nothing really interesting. But my history class today was really difficult.
Oh, you also had class with Mr. Miyagi today.
Yeah, but I don't understand what he says.
Well, maybe I can help you. What are you learning about?
About World War II?
Well, that's actually a very easy and interesting part of history. If you want, we can try to study it together one day.
Thank you, Zero. You're the best.
They say thank you so much a lot in this mod. They don't just say thank you. There's never a time where they just say thank you. It's always, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, they're like a lot of the time, a lot of this dialogue comes off as very robotic. Also, excuse me. I was trying to talk and I burped. As we finally finish the pizza, I pay the waiter and get up. As soon as we finish, we get out of the restaurant and head out. They're grateful. Well, you know what? Gratitude is quite common in this family, I guess. Yeah, maybe just have very proper manners. Maybe I'm the problem here. You know what, Zero? Maybe you just don't have manners, huh? As soon as we both get home, you hear the sound of silence. Natsuki's lying down on the sofa, looking at her phone. I assume Yuri is in her room. Very sad to see that as soon as Mom leaves, none of us care about each other. I walk upstairs with Sayori until we enter our room. Our room? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, no, okay, I do have my own room. We enter my bedroom, Sayori walks to hers and waves a little goodbye. I put on my little pajama and then lie in my bed. Suddenly, there's someone knock on the door. I get up and gently open the door. The person knocking on the door is my big sister Yuri. You could have just showed that. That's another problem I think with this mod is that they like to say what's like about to happen instead of just showing it happen. Like he doesn't have to say the person knocking was Yuri. He could have just said I opened the door and then just show Yuri and then already have her talking. Like this mod definitely likes to explain something that could easily just be shown. Onii-Chan Yuri. Oh, she's got pajamas. Well, they could get pajamas, but they couldn't get fucking... They could get pajamas, but they couldn't get a background for the They couldn't get a school cafeteria background. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure the school cafeteria background is like semi-new. This mod demo apparently was released 2 years ago. So I will scratch that. That's probably why they didn't have a cafeteria.
Hi, Zero. Can I come in?
Always, Yuri. Is there a problem? Again, you didn't have to put Yuri there. Yuri has a very sad look on her face. Something inside of her is asking her for help. When she's ready, she starts speaking.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for all I've done. I'm sorry for being such a bad big sister, Zero. I got Sayori and you into trouble after I escaped. And I'm very, very sorry for leaving you, but...
I try to calm her down. Hey, Yuri. Don't worry. We know you did everything you could. Don't think we're mad at you or anything. In fact, Sarah and I still think you're the best big sister in the world.
But I couldn't help you when you were in most need. You were most in need.
You always have, Yuri. Don't you remember when I broke my arm, you used to help me with homework? And when you used to lend me your phone when mine got broken? Stop thinking you're a bad sister. And I'll tell you what you are. You're a human being. Human beings aren't perfect.
But...
Yuri, we love you. We will always love you. Stop saying silly things. Someone knocks on the door again. I go open the door. This time it's Natsuki. Oh my god, look at hers! Oh! It's got a little cat! There's a little cat. And he's sitting on the shirt. And he's got a big head. It's a little cat. This is where all the budget went. Hey, Natsuki. So, I made some sandwiches, and I don't think I can finish them all. So, I brought you some, and... Yuri? I thought you were sleeping.
Well, now that you mention it, I think I'm going to sleep now. Thanks, Cyril, for everything.
And then, both of them go. Hey, did I not get my sandwich? Hey! Did I still get my fucking sandwich? No! Give me my sandwich back! No! My sandwich! Yuri stole my sandwich. Try to get to my bed too. I see on my phone that I got a text from someone.
Natsuki sent me a message that you four are having a difficult time. So I already called someone that can help you. She will come tomorrow.
Odd. Well, finally I get to bed and sleep. The MC almost reminds me of the tech support / refund scammers who are like, "Hi, ma'am, you remember you paid $3.99 for your computer services 3 years ago?" Yes. Yeah, he definitely likes to talk about things from, like, the past a lot. Please don't let us down, Zero. This is your last chance. Things will never be back the way they've been. Ah! I hate alarm clocks. I hate Tuesdays. He seems to hate a lot of days. Okay, it's not just specifically Mondays. As the beep gets louder, use all my forces to turn the alarm off. Is Monika the babysitter? I don't think she's a babysitter, so she's gonna help them out. I feel a morning cold getting through my veins. Get up and start putting my clothes on. I'm telling you, Monika's one of the sisters, because they said 5 children. So there's definitely, also wait, 5 children. That means there isn't 5 brothers, right? That means that, I'm dumb. Yeah, that means that was just a typo. 5 brothers was just a typo, because they said their parents had 5 children. That was a typo. I don't know why, for a second, I was like, I think that is true. You know, it's not. I quickly get up and start putting my clothes on. I didn't sleep very well today. I hope this day will be better than yesterday. I get out of my room and walk downstairs. Today I woke up earlier so I can make some breakfast for my sisters. But out of nowhere, I smell an amazing smell coming from downstairs. It smells like something's being cooked. I finally get to the kitchen. As I enter the kitchen, I see a very familiar face that I haven't seen in ages. Is that Monika?
Good morning, Zero. How did you sleep tonight?
I can't believe through my eyes. I always believe through my eyes. Monika, it's been so long. Are you okay?
Well, sorry for not coming more often. I've been very busy with college.
What are you doing here, Monika?
Well, the plot was asking for it, Zero. Come on, you want to give me a hug?
I give Monika a little hug, but before it lasts longer, I try to ask her something. Are you going to stay here with us?
You guessed it. Mom told me to come and take care of you while she's away. Didn't she tell you via message?
Yeah, she did, but I didn't think it'd be you. Also, did she just say because the plot was asking for it? The plot was asking for it! We're getting tired of Natsuki. The plot was asking for it, Zero. Like, what the fuck was that? Was that just like a fourth wall break? Just randomly? Like, what was that line? It's like we're watching a movie. It's like one of those movies that they just like break the fourth wall. Also, that's cute. God damn! What the, oh my god! Okay, we'll talk about Jesus. Is Monika self-aware in this? Who knows? I don't think she is. That might have just been like a funny haha. Fuck, we can't date her. Yeah, what the fuck? How they gonna do this? How are they gonna make Monika look like that in the mod where we can't date her? How are they gonna do this to me? They did this on purpose. Damn it! They cooked us. I'm not going to Alabama. I ain't doing that. I ain't one of those people. You only say you have more important things to do than being here. Monika's my eldest sister. I told you. I knew it. She's the definition of a perfect girl. While the rest of us have a hard time dealing with everything, she always stood up and won every competition she was in. She's the most athletic and intelligent person in the family. And to be honest, also the most popular. I mean, after finishing high school, a lot of teachers remember her and talk about her.
But I'm very happy seeing you too, Zero. I arranged everything so I didn't have to work while staying here. So I guess I'll be fine staying here with you.
But I thought college was difficult and you can't simply take a break. That should have a question mark.
Oh, no, Zero. I think college is in fact very easy. And I think the well-being of my family is much more important than it.
Monika keeps talking a bit more, but as yesterday, I start hearing quick steps. Just like yesterday, it's Natsuki. Looks like she also smelled the delicious scent of pancakes in her bedroom. Please close Monika's mouth. If you're going to take the time to move her, please take the time to close her mouth. For a couple of seconds, she has a very happy look on her face. But as soon as she enters the kitchen, her mood completely changes.
What are you doing here? Good morning, Natsuki. I'm staying here a couple of days to help you in your daily routine until Mom gets back. It's not as if we needed your help anyway.
This is one of the things that's always prevented Monika from having a normal relationship with her sisters. Every single one of us have an inferiority complex with her.
And I'll let you know it's very rude to come here after not visiting for months. You know what? I don't even care. I'll just go with my friends to school. See ya. I don't think that's a very good idea, Natsuki. It's heavily raining outside.
We hear again some powerful steps, but quicker than yesterday's. As if the one coming down the stairs wanted to see who was making so much noise. Of course, it's my big sister Yuri.
Monika? Oh, good morning, Yuri. Did you have a good night? How did you get in? I thought I locked the door. Aw, aren't you so cute, Yuri? Don't worry, you did fine. Besides, I still got my copy of the house's keys.
Natsuki tries to find an ally in Yuri, and then quickly goes next to her.
Yuri! Monika wants to babysit us till Mom comes back. What? But I thought...
Yuri looks very disappointed since she thought she'd be in charge for the week. But the fact that Monika is here almost seems like Mom wasn't confident with letting Yuri rule here. Once again, Yuri is overshadowed by Monika. Yuri just simply tries to walk away to safety. In the end, we four just sit on the table and start eating the delicious breakfast that Monika just cooked. Natsuki brings out her most rebel part and just grabs something from the fridge. Minutes pass without much further talking. Everyone is just simply eating their breakfast without looking too much around. These minutes would have been more awkward if it wasn't because of suddenly the last sister came downstairs.
Good morning!
Just as Sarah enters the kitchen, she starts realizing something's different. Finally realizes what's different from usual.
Monika!
Sarah immediately gives Monika a big warm hug. Even if Monika isn't really super appreciated in here, Sarah still holds a big opinion of her. But well, Sarah's friendly to everybody that treats her nice, so it's not much of a trophy for Monika.
Oh, hi, Sayori. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. Will you stay here, Monika? You guessed it. I'm going to be hanging around here for a while, just so I can help you guys out. That means we're sleeping together again.
Natsuki seems to be listening to what Monika's saying. Oh, I guess there isn't enough rooms. I guess Sayori and Monika gotta, like, share a room. God damn. How do we not have, like, I mean, I was about to say, I was like, I am now somehow expecting a house to have 5 fucking bedrooms in it. Especially with the mom. That's 6 bedrooms. Oh my god. There's no way. If anything, we're lucky this house has 5 bedrooms. Like, oh my god. It's normal for things with a bunch of siblings to have to share a room at some point. Natsuki sleeps on the couch. Natsuki seems to be listening to what Monika is saying.
And finally, for some time, I can spend time with all of you. We can play video games. And watch movies. And finally be together again. Forever. Okay, enough!
In a matter of seconds, Natsuki disrupts the whole meeting, and the awkwardness that we had before Sayori showed up comes back for a couple of minutes.
You can't just come in here and pretend like nothing happened, Monika. This isn't like one of your clubs where you tell us what to do. I'd rather just ask for help to someone who actually cared for us. Which in fact exists here. Yuri cares enough about all of us. And Zero does too. So if you're going to come here thinking we're begging for your help, you know where's the door.
A couple of seconds pass, leaving all of us speechless. Finally, There's a last reaction from Natsuki. She just simply grabs her umbrella and goes outside with Yuri. Hey, Monika. You know she didn't mean it.
Oh, don't worry about it, Zero. You should all go with her. You're going to miss school anyways. Don't forget your umbrellas. It's heavily raining outside.
Sarah and I quickly take our umbrellas and head out. It is indeed heavily raining. Four of us start walking towards school. Fucking young gremlin. It's one of those things too where it's like I understand Natsuki's point where she's sitting here being like, oh, you never talk to us, you can't come here and try to fix things. Like, well, then what do you want her to do? You know, it's like, so you would rather her just continue ignoring you so that you can hate her? Like, it's just kind of like the logic doesn't really make sense. But to be fair, it's Natsuki's one of the character was a character to have that type of logic, you know, because it's easier to hate somebody than to forgive them. It's easier to just hate somebody and cut them off from your life than to actually take the time to forgive them. So that is in her character, to be fair. The four of us start walking towards school. Stop saying brothers! I don't think they know what that means! Well, finally, after so long, the five siblings are together. I think they didn't know about the word sibling. No, she's got her umbrella. Natsuki, the youngest of the family. Sayori, which is 1 year younger than me. There's me, who's the middle one. Yuri, which is 1 year older, who is 1 year older than me, is what it should be, not which. And Monika, who is the eldest. As I keep walking, there's so much conversation between us. There's no conversation between us. So cold. I take a look at Sayori. Seems like she's also really cold. Tries to be near me so she doesn't get a cold. I can also see how Natsuki's still angry because of Monika. Seems really focused on what she's saying. Or more what she said. Not saying. Monika's not talking. Still. She quickly notices me and starts walking in our direction.
Can you guys believe it? Not only do our parents not trust us, but now we're stuck with that annoying girl all day.
That annoying girl is your big sister, Natsuki. She ignores what I just said and looks directly at Sayori.
What do you think, Sayori? I think it'll be fine. Monika always took care of us when we were young. And she seems more likable now. I think. Yuri? What do you think? I'm sure you agree with me that Monika should go. I agree with Sayori.
Natsuki is left alone without any support.
You agree with me, right, Zero?
That felt a bit weird. It's so long since I've talked directly to Natsuki. In a normal day, I'd just leave her alone. But I feel like she might actually need some emotional support. I genuinely smile. I agree with Sayori. It doesn't bother me that Monika's going to stay with us. If this means she's going to take care of us, I'm all for it. Natsuki seems a bit sad about it. She finally just moves and tries to find comfort in herself.
Not gonna lie, this plot point has potential. Like, they're not all really that close, and like Monika coming back and kind of not being super close to them, like this plot point has potential. Like, that's why, like, this mod has potential. There's just things it needs to fix, but I think as a plot and everything, it has potential. Because this is an interesting point. Also, I find it funny. Yeah, now Natsuki's behavior is coming back to bite her in the ass, basically. Monika is, like, she's talking about how she doesn't like that Monika's basically, like, abandoned them. And, like, how Monika's been, like, abandoning them and then thinks she can just come back and, like, talk to them. But Natsuki fails to realize that's exactly what she's doing in this exact situation. Natsuki's been ignoring them, like, the entire time with not paying, like, them no mind whatsoever.
But now, suddenly, when she needs them to take her side, she's trying to talk to them again. So I think that is actually kind of funny. It's like she's actually being very hypocritical. She needs emotional support. Completely negs her. I was about to say. I thought it was funny. He was like, she needs emotional support right now. I genuinely smile at her. I agree with Sayori. I was like, God damn. But hey, it's better than just lying to her. Fucking owned her. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's coming back to bite her in the ass. But yeah, like I say, I think this has potential. We finally arrive at the front door of the school. Natsuki directly opens the door and goes straight towards her classroom. Yuri proceeds to do the same. Before I could open the door, Sarah grabs my hand.
Could you wait a second, please?
Sure. Well, what's the problem?
I don't want to get in trouble today again.
You're not going to get in trouble, Sayori. Don't worry. Your big brother is here to protect you.
It's not that. Just...
Sayori looks directly at me.
Just don't leave me alone today.
I sent a shiver down my spine. I never will. Just wait for me today at the exit. And we'll go home like any other day. I pat Sayori's head, and I finally get into the main hallway. She needs emotional support. I didn't say she was gonna get it. I didn't say she was getting it from me. When I finally get in, I head towards my classroom. The teacher lets me in without hesitating. I noticed that the girl that was sitting next to me yesterday is gone. I mean, what did I expect? I didn't give her any attention whatsoever. What? I don't think she sat next to you just because she wanted you to give her attention. I mean, well, guess I'll have to sit alone today. I look at the teacher. I think he's teaching French. I don't know. Might as well just sleep a bit. I'm really the worst at making friends. In my life, there's just one person that can really listen to me without looking for anything in exchange. And that is my little sister, Sayori. Every time I'm feeling a bit down, I go back to her. Well, it sounds a bit stupid now that I think of it. At some point, I'll have to get a girlfriend. Though at this rate, it's complicated for me to get a girlfriend. To be fair, I'd be fine with just having friends. This day goes on just like any other day. Long and boring. Classes end, I get out of my classroom and take out my phone. Was it with MCs and sleeping in class? Hey man, I'll have you know, sometimes you gotta sleep in class. School's too early, alright? Sometimes you gotta pick and choose what classes you wanna sleep through. You gotta be like, okay, can I sleep through, can I take a little nap in this class? I think I can take a nap in this class. You know, you gotta pick and choose. It's a very hard situation. Classes end, I get out of my classroom and take out my phone. As I turn on my phone, I notice that, as usual, I didn't get any messages. Well, I did, but they're mainly from my mom asking if everything is right. To be fair, I don't usually read her messages because they are a bit cringy. I keep walking through the school halls as I hear how there's a lot of noise in the playground. I'm not gonna read your mom's messages, you mean man. It's just to make sure everything's okay. The fuck? It's not like you're showing the messages to other people. Man, how dare you leave your mom on red? I ain't gonna leave your mom on red, dude. I was like, I will never leave my mother on red. Keep walking through the school halls as I hear how there's a lot of noise on the playground. I ignore it because I don't like getting into trouble. And because it surely is another fight between two people. So I have nothing better to do, I try to reply to Mom. Just as I do so, I approach the school's exit door. Oh, okay. He is applying to his mother. You better. Before heading out, I check if I have all my stuff. Crap! Forgot my umbrella. Just then, I return to my classroom very quickly. I get my umbrella, which was under my seat. It is an old umbrella, but it's been in my house since I was born. I think I can picture myself using this when I used to go to middle school with Sayori. Oh wait, Sayori! She's probably still waiting for me outside. Right?
Please don't leave me alone.
I have to go get her. I start running through the halls. Unless she's... Oh no, maybe she's the one on the playground. Oh no! Chat, Sayori might be getting bullied! I start getting seriously worried. What if something actually happened to her? If all the guys were running before knew something. I finally get out of the school. What the fuck is this music? What the fuck happened to her? What the fuck is this music? Why is it a Sayonara remix? What happened? Oh god! The rain is heavy. My heart is beating really fast. Sayori isn't here. No one is here. I start wondering, looking for Sayori. I start screaming from the top of my lungs. Sayori! Sayori! Nobody replies. I'm super wet. I think I'm going to fall into the ground. How could I fail Sayori so miserably? I try to start screaming again. My throat hurts. Can't believe I left her alone because I was too busy being a wimp. I'm stupid! No. I must keep looking. Sayori! Sayori! I try to distinguish a familiar figure in the distance. I start approaching very carefully. It is the figure of a tall girl. An all wretched up girl. Crying alone. I'm only 6 meters from her. I see who that girl is. That girl is Yuri. Keep calm, Yuri. Keep calm. Seeing her crying like that is horrible. I go as quick as I can next to her, trying to calm her up. What the fuck happened to Yuri? What's going on? Ah!
What? I left for a little bit.
What's happening? Why am I wearing a pink shirt?
He's supposed to be red.
Huh?
He's supposed to be red.
What's going on? Where's Sayori? Oh god!
Wait, what happened?
Aren't you supposed to calm her down, not up? Yeah. Shut up, Diablo! Now's not the time! Also, why are we in Silent Hill?
No idea what happened.
I give her a warm hug, trying to calm her up. Calm her down! Hey, Yuri. It's me, Zero. Calm down. Nothing's going to happen to you. Everything will be alright. Please, try to hang on. The hug feels so warm. And yet so cold. Try to caress her long and soft hair a bit. Yuri, please. I need you to tell me what happened. Please, Yuri, control yourself. Yuri doesn't let me go, sticking with me for as long as possible. I caress her face softly. Don't worry, Yuri. I'm right here.
Zero. I screwed everything.
No, you didn't. I'm sure you didn't. I need you to tell me what happened to Sayori and Natsuki. Yuri finally lets me go, taking me by the hand. We start walking together, holding hands out of the school's courtyard. The art was a little bit of an odd edit, but I mean, I guess it gets the job done.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally arrive to the scene, my heart skips a beat. I find Sayori on the ground, full of mud, too tired to get up.
Oh.
There's clear signs that she's been assaulted. Oh my god!
What? Excuse me?
She's even bleeding on her knees. She was assaulted and I couldn't even be there to defend her. I start crying. Anyone but her. I'm going to explode in a million pieces. I see Natsuki next to Sayori. She's also crying. But not of guilt like Yuri, but as for weakness. Natsuki. She can't even look into my eyes. I failed. I'm a failure. I take a couple of seconds to recover. If this was a video game, I would have gotten the worst ending possible. I feel like I want to grab a knife and... No.
What?
Stay strong. I must continue. This isn't over yet. Natsuki, Yuri, help me get Sayori up. Three of us grab Sayori by her legs and arms. Don't worry, Sayori. Zero's here to get you back home.
Zero?
We finally get some stability. We lift Sayori up. Start walking very slowly to not let Sayori fall into the ground. Yuri stays silent, crying for herself. Natsuki decides to show her real self and starts speaking. Those idiots took her phone and school bag. As a Pacific guy that I am, I think it means pacifistic. Pacifist guy. Unless it is Pacific, but I don't think that's the word.
I think it's pacifistic.
I've never felt so much hate in my life. Or as a passive guy that I am. I think passive probably been better. I have the urge to get those guys, and Suri looks directly at me while we're carrying her. She's still in pain, but she isn't crying. She takes her time, but after a couple of seconds of staring at me, she gives me a little smile. Don't worry, Sayori. We're almost home now. We finally get to our house's front door. Natsuki and I try to clean Sayori up a bit while Yuri gets her to a chair to sit down. Both of us start slowly retaking our strength. Seconds pass like hours. Suddenly we hear a voice in the distance. It's Monika's voice. Oh no.
Finally, you guys are here. I hope the rain didn't get you too wet. Oh.
Monika finally notices Sayori.
Sayori? I'm sorry, Sayori. But I don't get why you girls let this happen.
Monika really screwed up by saying that.
Screw you, Monika!
Just then, Natsuki quickly leaves, taking Sayori by the hand.
Yuri, you're going to leave us, right?
We're finally just Monika and I, alone. This is a very complicated moment. It is, because I don't even know what's happening. I am very lost. Hold up, let me try to recalculate what's going on here. So,
I actually wasn't like. How did they get, like? How did that whole thing happen?
okay, so first of all, apparently, so MC in the beginning of the day told Sayori to wait for him outside because she said, don't leave me again. Because, you know, after a time she got bullied and it was very scary. So he was like, okay, just wait for me outside the thing, outside the hall. So, and then him going to sleep in class, I think, made him late to go outside. And by the time he went out there, and then he was like freaking out because he was like, oh shit, I left Sayori out there by herself. So the time he went out there, he couldn't find Sayori. So he was freaking out. And then he saw Yuri. And then Yuri was all crying and shit. And then he told Yuri, it was like, Yuri, where's Sayori and Natsuki? And then they went over, and then he went over, and then Sayori was like hurt on the floor, and Natsuki was there too. And apparently they got bullied, basically. Sayori got assaulted, using the words they said. So they're almost home. So then they finally get her back, and then Monika, you know, doesn't really know what happened, so she's just thinking, oh, you guys are back, and she makes a little joke to try to lighten the humor, but then she really notices Sayori, and she's like, oh, fuck, oh no, you know, she's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make that joke. It's like, oh, that's understandable. But then she's like, I don't get why you girls let this happen. And I'm like, what?
I guess her mentality is that they should be stick together, so it doesn't happen.
But like, I don't think that's the first thing someone says when they see someone's injured.
Yeah.
Not even Monika would say that.
Mhm.
She would say, how did this happen? I don't think she said, I don't get why you guys let this happen. She doesn't even know the story. Like, how is she gonna already say that when she doesn't even know what happened? It just feels weird.
I'm thinking that the mod is trying to antagonize her, like supposed to be the antagonist.
Well, no, not antagonize. They're trying to make them all, like, not get along. So this was the thing Monika had to say to make Natsuki not like her further, I'm assuming.
I guess so.
Maybe the attitude is where the friction in the family about her comes from. So I was like, I'm assuming, yeah, it seemed very forced, because I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. So Natsuki's like, screw you, Monika. He's like, Monika really screwed up by saying that. I shouldn't leave Monika alone. She deserves to know. On the other side, I should really check on my sisters. Those had a really bad moment right just now.
Right, just now.
Okay. But of course, if I had to see my sisters, I'd go see Natsuki and Yuri first. I need to know what happened. Of course, I have to pick now who I should see. So of course I'm going to... Oh my god, there's options? Oh my lord. I mean, we know what happened. She got assaulted.
Yeah.
Monika totally doesn't know what's happening. So, like, maybe we should explain to her. Like, everyone knows what happened. Maybe we should explain to Monika what happened. And then, you know... That's what I was like. Monika should probably know what happened. Especially considering, at this point, she's our guardian. To a degree. She's the oldest one here.
Oh. You decided to stay. Well, I'm sorry. But as you may know, this is a demo for a mod.
No! No!
And strange enough, my route isn't completed. Like always. Well, at least the mod developer put a Monika option. Though what for? If the demo's going to end here. Well then, bye Zero.
What?
See you again in the release.
No!
This was
Damn
supposed to
it!
2 years ago. This was supposed to 2 years ago. I knew it's not.
Fine. Check on Natsuki and Yuri. Natsuki's the youngest. I don't want to fucking doing something stupid. Look, Monika. We had a very difficult day. I'd love to stay here, but I must make sure that the 3 other sisters will be alright. No, guys, when they said route, I think he just meant choice. Like, you picked the stay with Monika. That's what they meant by my route isn't finished. It wasn't like a... She didn't mean that. Fucking... Guys, literally the synopsis says you don't date them. It says it's not a love mod. Calm down. Get your minds out of the gutter. The mod just has a bad title. That's all it is. Route doesn't equal dating. Yeah, I was about to say, that is also true. Thank you, Elvis. Yeah, that is also very true. A route doesn't always equal dating. Y'all need to calm up.
You need to calm up.
Yeah, tell him, Diablo. Y'all need to calm up. I'd love to stay here, but I must make sure that my 3 other sisters will be alright. Your arrival here was a bit too sudden, so I think the one who should handle this has to be me. I give Monika some seconds to understand what I just said. She takes a deep breath, and then she decides to speak.
It's okay, Zero. I understand. You finally stood up to your big sister. I'm proud of you. You probably clicked on the best choice.
She is aware. That's interesting.
Or she's about to tell you this is a demo again.
Oh no! No! No, she isn't. Okay, no, she is aware in this mod. That's weird.
That's weird.
Do they not, like, mention... Do they not think it's weird, some of the stuff Monika says? Maybe that's the friction between the family. Is that Monika's very
Monika,
odd.
You're very cryptic. You're weird.
Monika talks very cryptically. I don't know why she's aware in this mod. I feel like it could be interesting if she knows as a player, but I feel like she should... But it's like, I feel like if they're trying to do a thing where they don't hear the things that she says to the player, then I feel like it should be specified. Because, like, if you want to have that, then sure. Because unlike with natural disaster, like, let me explain. The reason why I didn't like natural disaster having Monika be aware is because they're quite literally in a life-threatening situation. So it doesn't make sense for Monika to have all that power when she could clearly help. This is something where it's like feelings is the problem, you know? It's like little small issues that Monika can't fix unless she edits the game files of the girls. And she doesn't want to do that anymore from what we can assume from this mod. So we can assume that maybe Monika's aware that we've changed the mod to be something where it isn't a love dating sim anymore, and, you know, we're just trying to help them out. So maybe Monika's aware of that, which could be fine and could work. But like I said, I feel like if you're gonna make her talk to the player, they need to specify more, like, how Monika's able to do that, or that she is talking to the player, you know? Because right now it just kind of seems very random that she's just, like, saying random shit like, you picked the best choice. I'll say Iceman did the emote only this time. Without hesitating, I head upstairs. I start walking upstairs very slowly. First thing I hear is someone crying on the floor.
I'm so stupid.
Finally enter the corridor. Oh, it's Natsuki! Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ah, wrong voice. I'm so stupid. Finally enter the corridor and notice that the girl crying was Natsuki. Natsuki keeps crying while sitting on the ground. Need to be very careful with her. This moment might be the only way to get Natsuki on my side. I finally sit on the ground next to her and close my eyes while she keeps crying. I try to let her flow a bit. I take a deep breath and then look at Natsuki. Hey, Natsuki. Natsuki finally looks directly at me.
Zero.
What are you doing here? Don't you want to enter your bedroom?
Yuri's inside. I want to be alone. I'm so tired, Zero.
Do you want to talk?
No, I just want to be alone.
Natsuki sobs a bit.
Why is it so difficult to listen to me for once? Always about what we have to do. Always about what I must do. But nobody wants to listen to little Natsuki.
That's not true. Right now I'm here. With you. Listening. Natsuki stops talking for a couple of seconds.
Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. You don't need to care about me. Never do. Why would I matter now?
Let seconds pass. Because I love you and I care for you. I can imagine what our family would be without you. You are a very nice little sister.
That's not true. Why do you need to lie? I always disrespect you. I never let you finish. And now I let my own sister get attacked. What would someone like to have me in his life? I'm sure that if I didn't exist, nobody would notice. You'd even be happy about it.
Natsuki, stop. If you want to be a better sister, you could start now. You can be a better person. You just have to change the way you behave. Remember when we used to cuddle together? Or when we used to bake together? I know that Natsuki's still there. You're still there. You just need to be yourself and love yourself. Just like how we love you. Seconds pass like hours. Natsuki finally wants to talk.
I'll tell you what happened. I was next to Sayori coming out of school. We thought everything was going to be fine. But then we saw those 3 bullies coming right for us. At first, we tried to ignore them. We thought they would just go away.
Natsuki's having trouble talking.
They grabbed Sayori's arm and pulled her to the ground. I felt defenseless and started running away.
Damn it, I can't. I'm trying not to laugh because the typo fucked something up for me. I can't stop thinking about it.
I was wondering why. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he so quiet?
Talk about it after.
Okay.
When I was running, I decided to look back. They already were hitting Sayori.
Natsuki starts sobbing.
I thought they were going to kill her.
Natsuki starts crying again.
I hate myself. I wish I was bigger and stronger to get those guys. I'll always be the baby here. Natsuki the baby is reading manga. Oh look, Natsuki's crying. What a baby. You guys made it. Started hating every aspect of me. I'll always be the coward here who can't express her feelings.
You aren't a coward, Natsuki. You were the one that took Sayori and dragged her here. If you want to be stronger, we have to be together. Only unity makes strength. And I'm really going to need your help if we want to solve all of our family's problems. Do you understand? Natsuki wipes her tears away.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, let's go to your bedroom. Let's see how Yuri's doing. Oh!
Hey, Zero. Having fun with this mod? Well, I'm sorry, but this mod here is a demo. And well, we got to the end of the demo. Well, see you again when the mod will be finished. Bye.
Bye.
I said Natsuki and Yuri. We didn't even get to see Yuri. So back to what I was saying. She said that they grabbed Sayori into the floor. And I just imagine them like monsters coming out the floor, and Sayori's like, ah! Natsuki!
The Heartless got me! Run!
And just pulling her to the dark void.
Natsuki, run! Don't let the Heartless get you!
Like pulling him like from the fucking Kingdom Hearts intro.
Yeah.
Where they're like taking him to the fucking dive to the hearts, like, don't be afraid. It's like, oh no. I'm going to check on Sayori. It's the only fair choice. She had a horrible day today. And I still don't really know what happened. I'm sorry, Monika. I have to go. Start walking up the stairs. My heartbeat is rising really fast. Also, I saw Erd was like, cuddling with your sister. Oh, whoa. No, he said cuddling with your sister, though. And I'm like, well, maybe he meant like, when she was like, really young. I don't know. It's like, maybe it's like she cuddled him.
It's definitely a normal thing for girls sibling, like for sisters, because I used to do that with my big sister when I was like really little, because we used to share a room.
And she's like the little sister, so then like he would be the big brother. So yeah, she probably would like do them when she was like really young, is what I'm assuming he was trying to say.
Yeah, but obviously don't do that anymore and haven't done that in a while.
Erd's just like, Erd down bad to be thinking of that. Hey man, he's an army man. Of course he's down bad. They all are. That's what our military's built on.
Really?
And they're built on. They haven't seen their families, Monika.
Oh yeah.
They're all built on being down bad. It's what makes them stronger. No, it's just strange. That's fair. I mean, it was a little strange. It's gonna be a little strange for me too, because I don't have a little sister either. I just figured it was normal if you have like a little sister. To a degree, I was like, I just have a little brother. Not a little brother. I just have an older brother. I don't even have a little brother.
You're the little brother.
Down strong, army down. My heartbeat is rising really fast. I don't know what I might expect. I reach Sayori's bedroom door. Sayori? I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all.
Oh
In
no.
any case, it just feels right. I knock on her door. Sayori? There's no response. I really don't have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. It's not like she's gonna die. They wouldn't kill Sayori as a fucking option. Why is it drawn?
Oh my god.
Oh, because she has a bunk bed now. Oh. I was like, why did they draw her background? And I was like, oh, because she has a bunk bed. Oh, yeah,
she
right.
doesn't have the windows in her bed anymore.
Oh, right, because Monika said that she had to fucking... They did say you had to share a room, so yeah. DDLC 2, I want to believe. Bro, that guy probably is ecstatic about Plus.
Yeah.
When it came out. When I got announced, he was like, oh my god! I finally get to Sayori's room. This bedroom used to be where Monika and Sayori slept together. Still seems odd. I see Sayori lying on her bed. Her head is stuffed in her pillow. Hey, head. She's heavily crying. My heartbeat starts to rise. Sayori? Sayori, it's your big brother.
Zero?
Looks a bit into my eyes and starts crying again.
I'm sorry, Zero. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I don't have to forgive you, because you did nothing wrong.
It's all my fault. I'm so stupid. I'm stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
Sayori starts repeating that so many times. I start crying as well. After all the effort we did to get Sayori out of her depression. We got her out.
No.
Well, Monika, we got her out.
No. You did not.
Monica, they got her. They got her
No,
out.
no, you did not. You did not get her out.
She got out.
No.
Bro, I'll get people out. Get you out your depression. Don't worry.
I'm gonna fucking get you out your depression. Come over here.
I don't even have it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get you in it. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like the author might. Clearly they know you can't. I feel like the author clearly knows that you can't do that with depression. He just words it very poorly.
I mean, it is a decently common misconception that you can just get rid of depression.
It is a misconception, but I could have sworn DDLC kind of taught us that's not the case.
Well,
but the thing, because he even says other words that make sense. Like I think obviously he always means like to make it not as bad, you know? It's like to lessen it to a degree. Depression is like the flu. It's gone the next day. After all the time we spent together. For once after years of calm. I'm worried that my sister might feel suicidal like she used to. Jesus.
I don't know.
You know, everyone just says things just like so casually in this mod. It's so fucking like, Jesus Christ. Sayori, stop. Don't let the rain clouds take over. You're the most important person in my life. And I'm going to fight to protect you.
All of this was because I was weak. I couldn't defend myself, and now you're all worried about me. Can't you all leave me alone? Do you want to see me suffer so badly?
See, they write it decently well.
Yeah.
Why can't everyone be happy? Why can't I be happy? Is it God's punishment for being so selfish?
I sat on Sayori's bed and tried to reason with her. Oh, that's sad. When I'm next to Sayori, I can see she's deeply hurt. Shh. Everything will be fine. She eventually stops crying. I'll be here forever. I'll never leave you behind. And now you and I are going to be the happiest siblings in the world. Not only because we deserve it, but because we trust each other. God damn it.
Whoops. It's me again. Yeah, mod's a demo. Having fun? Probably not. You giving it a C tier? You might be giving it a C tier.
Oh no!
Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know. If you had that B- tier, maybe you could give it that.
Is that what you want? You want the B- tier for
Or
this
maybe
one?
even C+.
Get out of here, Monica! Fucking. Alright, so. Guess that's the end of the mod. Let the tears flow through you. No! Get away, Diablo! So. This mod. Alright. Okay, so. There's a lot of things. It has a lot. Still better than Fruits, Monica. That's just meaner. So, this mod. Let me start with the things I like. I like the idea of it. I feel like it's a very unique idea. I really enjoy the idea of them all being sisters because I feel like it hasn't really been tackled, and I feel like it's actually an interesting thing. Like I said, it gives me the same feelings the side stories kind of did. It's not really a mod about pursuing one in particular now. It's now a mod just about helping them, you know? Instead of just being a mod about, you know, about trying to get with one of them. Which, I know there has been some mods in the past that have done that. I think very early mods have done that. Like, very early beginning mods. But I feel like this is also another interesting way of tackling it by making them all, like, siblings in a way. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. It's very innovative, yeah. I like the concept. I feel like it definitely needs a new title. But I like the music choices. Some of them, at least. Some of them I feel like are very good music choices. I feel like some of them are a bit too sad sometimes for scenes that aren't really necessarily sad. I feel like the mod could also use like an uplift in terms of the mood. Like, I feel like the mood sometimes is like way too sad a lot of the time. But I mean, I guess they are dealing with very heavy subjects. But like, I feel like to make things sadder, you have to have some actual uplifting moments to make it more sad when the sad moments actually happen. So I feel like this mod's kind of stuck in a rut where it's just like constantly being sad. But Like I said, some of the grammar is probably the biggest issues with the mod. It definitely just needs like a playtester to just go through and make sure words are written properly and like the spelling is okay. Like there's been too many remembers.
Remember.
Yeah, as I was like, so yeah, there really just feels like there's need to be a playtester that can go through this mod and just make sure that a lot of the grammar and stuff is fine. It needs me. No, Erd. Verna, I don't give you to other people. You're owned by us now. But I feel like also, yeah, I feel like there's some I think for most part the story seems mostly fine. I think the only real problem I had was like the one thing where Monika said just felt kind of forced. But other than that, most of them seem decently in character. I mean, besides Sayori, I feel like Sayori's treated too much like a child. Like, I understand her wanting to be close with MC, but I feel like some of the things MC says to her is her, like, her being too much like a baby. When, like he said, he's only a year older than her. And, like, he says things like, it's your big brother Zero, like, a little too much. To the point where I'm like, she's like 14. Well, not 14. Did he say, they said their ages, did they not? I don't know if they did. They might have said 18, I think. I don't know. They actually, no, they never did say their ages. They just said the order. So, yeah. So, she's at least 18, because they're in high school. So, she's at least, like, fucking 18. So, it's like, come on. So, yeah. I feel like Sayori needs to act a little bit more mature for her age. And, yeah, some of the writing feels a little bit too robotic, but I feel like, honestly, a playtester could just come in and fix that shit. I think Monika could work a lot better if she wasn't aware. I could see it going both ways. Her being aware isn't necessarily a deal breaker. Because, like, it can work if done properly. But it's also, like, you could just go the safe route and not make her aware. But, like, it could definitely work both ways, in my opinion. Since Monika doesn't really want to tamper with the game anymore. So, it's like, we can't really use the excuse of Monika could just delete those bullies. Because it's like, she doesn't want to tamper with the game. So, she's just not going to delete the bullies. So, it's like, it could kind of work. Her being aware is just oh, okay, so that's a thing. Yeah, it does feel kind of shoehorned. If you're going to have her be aware, it's like, I feel like there should be a decent amount of focus on it to a degree. Yeah, I agree. It definitely should have a bit of more of an important thing. Ah, fuck this. Delete them. Yeah, like, you should just delete the bullies. But yeah, that is it, I think. In terms of where it might be placed on the tier list, it's looking at probably around C. It has potential, but I think there's just a little too much issues with it that's kind of preventing it. But I still think it's a C, because a C is an average. I think it's still pretty good. I think it's still average. It definitely has potential. I think it can definitely become something good. But yeah. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download this mod for yourself, the link's in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding